one big giant fuck.
Two-step, then I bring you right back. Two-step, then I bring you right back.
Oh, whoa. Hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing? Welcome on into stream. And it is here. The very, very last stream of 2024. Let me get myself on screen before things just get a little hectic here. Hello, guys. I know there's a reason why I'm on the stage tonight, and you'll see in a few minutes. But let's see who we have in the chat. If you like a name called out, please shout us out. Otherwise, shout out to lurkers. We have got, if I can actually get this, Silver. Thank you for being first. Also had... where are yous? Did I get everybody? I thought it was just Silver. Wheelie, hello, how are you? So good to see you. Pat, hello. Just don't pounce me, please. Zylant, hello. Juan, how are you doing?
If I'm a blueberry doggo, does that mean I taste sweet or sour?
Wow. Jaxie, hello, how are you? So good to see you. And Camo, hello, how are you? So good to see you. Shout out to lurkers and chat as well. You guys are absolutely amazing for stopping on by and showing that support. Again, Silver, thank you for the gifted sub earlier to Wheelie. Could we please get some Jalen before loves, hypers, and hypershakes in the chat, please, for the gifted sub. And make sure you... And I see you already did it, so I don't have to ask you. And Wheelie, enjoy staying right, Blueberry. I almost said Silver, but Silver's the one that gifted. And I'd also like to address one offline follow. Phazon Sentinel, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. Now, oh, I am in the middle of my camera. Hello. And what is the deal with blueberries? Oh, God. Really, though, there is actually a reason why I'm on the stage tonight, and you're about to see in just a few seconds, actually. Let me just get myself warmed up here. Ah. Friends, allow me to take you on a journey. Deep in the ruins, there's a glisten, a light that no one can see. Dust is in the air, and there's a mysterious gust of iridescent breeze. Never seen the sky so starry, I can see the world so clearly. Didn't think that I'd uncover another world that's undiscovered. Now you've wandered into this place, realize it's my sacred space. Now you've wandered into this place, realize it's my sacred space. And here begins our story. When we've fallen in our paths have crossed, our time will slowly drift away. When it's over and we stand alone, the spirits softly whisper away. But now the stars have spoken and there's nothing left that we can do. Yeah. Oh, once in a lifetime there's a chance that we change everything. Follow footsteps from the past, and I can't help but wonder if this world is sacred to me, to me. Deep in the ruins, there's a glisten, a light that no one can see. Dust is in the air, there's a mysterious gust of iridescent breeze. Never seen the sky so starry, I can see the world so clearly. Didn't think that I'd uncover another world that's undiscovered. Now you've wandered into this place, realize it's my sacred space. Oh, when we've fallen and our paths have crossed, our time will slowly drift away. When it's over and we stand alone, the spirits softly whisper away. But now the stars have spoken and there's nothing left that we can do. Oh, once in a lifetime there's a chance that we change everything. Follow footsteps from the past, and I can't help but wonder if this world is sacred to me, to me. Friends, thank you for visiting the Sacred Woods. Friends, how was that? My God. Still can't believe I did that. And I'm still shaking right now, I just realized. Who's still here after that? Originally want to stop by for a little earlier, was focused to peel tiny potatoes. Gray, it's okay, but how are you doing? So good to see you. Don't need that. Back to VRChat. So, I also wanted to bring up a couple of things. Otherwise, you're good? Yes. All right, let me go ahead and get this camera back. But chat, how are you doing? It might be the last time you ever see me in this form, although maybe you might have spotted a few bits of upgrades here and there. Let's go up to our usual normal space, shall we? First off, guys have any plans for Christmas?
Nice job singing Brother Jalen before hug.
Yay, Wheelie! You guys, if you listen to the original composition for that song, you guys would have to notice that I actually kind of flubbed somewhere and had to correct myself midway. It's something that I definitely need to work on to try and get the timing right on some things. But this is definitely a song that I'll cover again in the future. Ninja Bumps, I do this. Hi again, racing fan.
Puppy monkey baby.
Oh my god, Malachi! I knew it was you! Malachi, thank you for the 420 biddies. And Puppy Monkey Baby me again. How dare you? But yes, chat. You guys have any plans for Christmas? And what would you like for the holiday? If you're getting something. The balls harden! Malachi, thank you so much for hardening the balls. Oh my god. So yes. By the way, I think Sovereign's Chill Home might be a bit... Even though the Christmas vibe is nice and all of that, Sovereign's Chill Home might be a bit, you know... Too... How do I say it? A bit too... dated for my liking. Maybe it's time I try for something a little new and fresh. I want to check something here real quick. Okay. Let's try something new. I have picked out a world that I want to try for my new channel trailer for 2025. I'm actually trying out a new channel trailer for 2025. For the past 6 years, I've gone without a channel trailer, a channel intro, whatever you guys call it. And it's about time that that changes for 2025. So I've picked out a world where I will film for that. And I would take you to that world. However, instead, I'm going to take you to the other 2 worlds that I was going to consider. Not search. It was in my favorites, wasn't it? And it still is in my favorites. I miss this 3D form of yourself. Gonna likely spend part of Christmas until the first Wednesday of January alone in the house. No worries, Gray. Okay, the winter paw is still staying. I will say that much. Oh, God. Now I see the reason why I'm trying to avoid this world. The lag. It kills. So the creator of this world, I think if I recall, tried to do something to represent the snowy nature of the Canadian Rocky Mountains. Up in Alberta, no wait, not Saskatchewan, but Alberta, those kinds of places. And while I would say they did a very good job, it's just, I worry that if I film here, you know? Because, here's the thing. I was trying to pick a location to film. The situation that I'm really curious on is, would it work with the system I'm on? Which is an Intel i7. And RTX 3060. Surprisingly, I don't think this world is very optimized. Because if I go to chat, you can start seeing, yeah, things will start to, oh wait, no, it's not doing it in here. It will probably do it when I go back outside. But let's see if it starts doing it. Okay, so I guess it was just the menu in the opening area that was causing it. I see what's going on there. But I still do worry because that part of the world really isn't that optimized to begin with. So I worry about that. I do worry about that. So, while this world was definitely not on my list of places to film for the channel trailer, it is still very nice to hang out in, as long as you have a good system to play it on. A fun fact for you guys, when I was exploring these worlds, I was looking particularly for two different vibes because I believe the preview kind of gave it away. Preview from the end of last stream kind of gave it away for you guys. Is that I wanted to present the two different vibes of my stream. The first being the kind nature of myself, and the second being... Oh, who in the hell? Matt, thank you so much for the raid. Big Pika stomping in. How was TCG? And if you guys don't know who I am, hello there. I am Jalen Barks, a variety gamer here on Twitch. They focus on platforming, racing, and puzzle games. Tonight, I'm just chilling and vibing in VRChat by myself. Just gonna be chatting with you guys and seeing what's up for the future. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider that follow button. It means a lot, and you get notified if live next. I don't just play VRChat. List games I do play can be found down below where it says games. And yes, that list is long. So as I was saying, I wanted to present two different vibes for my streams, right? So the first one of these vibes is the kind nature and kind spirit that is myself. That people see me as one of those people that they would look up to, that they would hang out with and try to be friendly with. And that's what I want to bring to you guys, is just to have a positive vibe and nature to all of you guys. However, the second one is kind of brought on by you guys, and that is because the sheer chaotic nature of Twitch chat can be quite unpredictable. And that is why I also picked specific worlds where there are things like bonfires. Because as you would know, standing in front of bonfires and laughing evilly could be representative of the nature of chat. Because they could be sneaking behind you and you don't know what you're going to end up with. However, for this world, I do feel that I felt, while it was nice to have for like a chill, vibey hangout, or even like a little old-style pub scene as represented by the tables in this little tavern here, tavern/pub, whatever you like to call it. The outside, where I was planning on this, isn't, well, it's way too open. I see no like planted trees around, but I can kind of understand why. Is because over here there's like a little lake area of sorts. And then if I go in here, things start to get real when I go like... Well, you probably can see me from the darkness, but still. I feel like the lighting in here is actually representative of, or close enough to IRL where I can be like, this is kind of something where I can actually just vibe and chill in. Anybody with, was good? Yes. Also, thank you for the shout out to Matt. I tried TCG Card Shop Simulator, although I hate to say it, it's not for me. As much as I like the idea of just running a card shop, opening your own cards, and then selling them off later for profit, it's just not my vibe. Mainly because of my experiences with Supermarket Simulator, how the whole micromanagement thing was not my thing. I can completely understand how micromanagement can be one thing when it comes to games like Planet Coaster 2, but that's a different kind of game altogether. I do see a meteoric rise in simulator games, though. These types of simulator games, at least. TCG Card Shop Simulator, Supermarket Simulator. What other simulator games are there? I believe we had Storage Hunter Simulator. Now we have stuff like, what is it? What's that game? I believe Corgi was playing it. It was a laundromat simulator, was it? For the moment, literally, laundromat simulator I almost thought was Arcade Paradise. It didn't have the arcade vibe, so I was like, yeah, it's got to be a different game entirely. My God. Sinbad, I'm not accepting any... if you're watching this, Sinbad, I do apologize. I'm not accepting any invites right now, but thank you for the offer. All right. See what other world we could do. I honestly don't think I can do any other worlds. Let's just chill on the snooze train. If any friends want to join, you can try and send me an invite. However, I am going to be accepting a limited number of people tonight. Mostly because let's just put it this way, I'm not really, in the mood for, like, huge crowds tonight. I just want to chill, vibe, and just chat about what's new. But yeah. So what are we doing now? Hello? Okay, sure. I don't know why I'm standing here. I guess here works, or there, whatever. Chat, what's on your minds tonight? I still got a lot to talk about. Jackson, not tonight. I'm sorry. Palin Jarks again, what the fuck? It's always Jackson Otter. It's always Jax Otter and that Balin Jarks thing. I swear to God. This. Hi, Sinbad. I apologize. I'm not accepting any. I'm not accepting some invites tonight. I'm only accepting a limited number of people. I'm really not up for the large crowd vibe tonight. All right. So, Chad, a couple of things that I want to bring up. Actually, let me just... I got my chair right here. I can just go ahead and sit down in VR while I'm here. Let me go find somewhere to sit down. Here should be a... Oh, God, colliders in this world. Oh, my God. Here. What other settings do you guys have? There. So what was I going to talk about? Like I said, this is the last time you'll see this version of the Winterpaw avatar. By 2025, I'll have something new, and the full reveal of the avatar, will be included in the new channel trailer, which will be released on YouTube on December 26th. As soon as I get everything done. I will notify if there's any delays. When my last AA batteries can't afford new ones. I'm sorry, Sinbad. Hopefully you, get your headset fixed soon. trying to think of the agenda for the stream. Oh, wait, no. I'm just going to give you guys a little recap of what the previews were, if I can just locate this stuff. No breaking this time? Okay, so it's not breaking, it's just running low on batteries. Got it. Plushworks, how dare you? But hi, Plushworks, how you doing? So good to see you.
Click, 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 space, click, 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 click.
I have spare controllers should they break. Oh, that's right. Those kinds. Oh, good, I still have it. Chat. Right in front of you is the silhouette of the new... avatar version of the Winterpaw that you will see in future streams. The channel trailer will reveal all, and yeah, like I said, I just picked out a world that had everything I needed for the whole thing. Something I can actually use to represent my kind nature, and then something I can use to represent the chaotic nature of Twitch chat. It's when it comes to streaming, you guys, here, I'm gonna take this down. When it comes to streaming, I feel like everything is just a two-way interaction. You guys chatting with me, saying what's on your mind, and then me talking to you, or at least interacting with you guys as I'm playing the game. It's kind of that situation. And I kind of want to keep doing that. Cash, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. And are you feeling any better tonight? Guys, please, a little bit in the tail end. Hey, let's go. Can we, guys, if we can we please give a lot of love and hugs to Yin King, please? He has been feeling very down and sick these past few days. And as someone who has had it in the past month, I, feel for him. Be back later. Talk to you later, Sinbad. You have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Please take care of yourself. But yeah, streaming for me always feels like a kind of a two-way interaction when I'm not really that, like, focused on stuff. Essentially, it's just the streamer and Twitch chat. Sometimes Twitch chat, you guys have a chance of interacting with each other. And then me, when I get my opportunity to chat with you guys, it just feels like... I mean, yeah, you guys have that connection, but I understand. I'm gonna definitely be facing more of the people that... I know I'm definitely gonna be facing more of the people that could potentially be clingy to parasocial in the future, but I feel like with you guys right now as it stands, the people that are here right now, I feel like you guys are the real deal. That you keep showing up to as many streams as you possibly can, that you just understand and respect who I am, respect my boundaries. You absolutely are sort of the MVPs of the stream. Twitch chat, do be real. You guys are the ones making the clips. You guys are the ones helping me bring you those things to get me those clips. And in return, I'm giving you the entertainment that you guys deserve. And I love doing that. Thank you for being there these past 6 years. I'll be on my 7th year on my birthday, February 22nd. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream that day because, of course, that's on my day off. I might, however, show up to VR Game Show night, so if you want to wish me happy birthday, I'll be there.
You bastard, hydrate!
And Slushy, thank you so much for the hydration. And of course, I'm gonna expect emotional damage. Yup, I figured just as much. As always from you, Slushy. Sip, sip. Tasty. So, as a reminder of what I could possibly see in the future, what could be going, what could be leaving. You guys notice that there's 2 new redeems from Tangia up. Solomon actually reminded me one of them of the Fort Farquaad scene in Shrek 1. And then I'm going to try to line this up correctly dependent. If someone wants to redeem that Stinky Strimmer redeem that's over there, if you guys have the points for it, I'll try to time it very well or line myself up to make it exact, because I know you guys love calling me Stinky. Can someone please redeem Stinky Strimmer in the channel points, please? It will be under the 1,000 channel points. There it is. Oh! Okay. That is definitely not what I expected at all. That is absolutely not what I expected at all.
The pipes are broken! Oh, ow! Oh, getting dizzy! Blacking out! Oh, jeez! Oh!
But NC, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. I might have to kill that one right away. I just realized that one might just have to stay as a bit redeem. Jalen Toaster, when? You know, actually, now that you think about it, I have one better. That is if Tim actually kept it. He did. Loading, please. Squirrel. Hey, there I am. Hello. Oh God, I'm in the floor. Oh God, I'm short again. Help. Why does this thing keep resetting? There we are. Alright, back to this. I think it's just one of those things. Been a lurker the last few months. Good thing Jalen isn't a blueprint, then he'd be cheesy. Oh my God. Oh God, we're calling me blue cheese now. But you like being schmall? Yes. Not all the time. And of course, New England Patriots? Yes. Why not? Pocket size? Oh my God. And you're saying this train's a toy model. NKD is good, but I've fallen in love with a Jinxed. I'm not calling you a tater tot. You probably see me running around as Haunt. Oh, I don't think I've seen Jinxed yet. I don't think I've seen Jinxed yet. Blueberry toast? Wow. Okay. Okay. This was a good reveal. This was a good reveal. But if you really want to know anything more, literally all the leggies are is just all the Super Bowl stuff that the Patriots won with the you know who. Jalen is now a toaster. Yay. Wow, racing fan! How dare you call him a cheater? Don't disrespect the goat like that.
But I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you too, Jaxie. The other new redeem is actually, like I said, the Lord Farquaad. But anyways, some stuff that might be going along with the change from Mix It Up to Streamer Bot, which I do have planned, and I want to get to Crimson the Protogen on that. The Meep redeems are not going away, usually. If I get sick of something, I'll just tell you otherwise. Otherwise, I don't feel like I don't think I'm sick of anything at the minute. Posture check might get a significant change. Blackout, hello, how are you? So good to see you. I'm going to... Yeah, audio change? Yes, I'm going to think about retiring emotional damage and looking into the possibility of getting a friendo to try to record something to help me check my posture. I'm going to see who can give me the best one. There is one streamer I'm thinking of, but I don't know if they'll be able to do it. Or be convinced enough to do it. Do I... Wait a minute. I don't have VRC redeems enabled. Although really I'm just in the mood for one of those VRC redeems. I'm not really in the mood for the other one. I'm not really just aiming to change my avatar all of a sudden. So you guys are getting this one back.
Beans?
Beans! Exactly, racing fan. What else are we looking at in terms of these things? Hello? Like I said, the physical nut button is effectively gone. I'm going to be dropping that one in favor of the virtual nut buttons in Meep. Because, honestly, while it was fun to have the nut IRL, I'm also living with kids, and if they hear it, God knows God knows how much I'm going to be plaguing them. Like I said, ear waggles are getting cut. Today's the last day you can do them. Because, of course, the whole thing. I still have plenty of sour jelly beans and sour starbursts. Whenever I run out, those will be gone as well. Can we just throw the button on you instead? That's exactly what the redeem is going to be, Slushy. Exactly. Kazuma, hello. How are you? So good to see you. Mostly loyal to Sin City Sports because of Kyle Busch? Of course. And thank you for the shout out to my boy Kazuma. We roomed at FWA 2023, if anybody didn't know that. Quite literally, one of my favorite convention stories actually came out of that convention, and it was literally Kazuma to thank for that. Only an NASCAR fan since I love car crashes in it. I didn't do anything special. Kazuma, you literally blacked out outside of the dances that Saturday. You just gotta be lucky that me and Theros had to drag you all the way up back to our room to get you the air you needed. My flight back home is due in 10-ish minutes. Have fun on your flight, Blackout. If Atlanta wasn't so fucking hot. I know! Cheers. Good seeing you, Blackout. I'll be fair with you, Kazuma. Especially during the hours of the rave, that main room, I can understand how hot it can get in there. I felt... Honestly, I thought I felt that. Or at least I thought I did. Yes, as far as redeems are concerned, so... Oh! If you're looking to join me, Kazuma, you are one of the few that I'm going to be allowing in tonight, so if you want to join in vibe, you can come. Did you flop Kaz on his bed? So what happened when we got back to I'm going airborne next month? Let's go! You becoming a pilot? So what happened, Slushy? Right outside the dances that Saturday of FWA 2023, Theros, Kazuma, and I were walking out. Someone, I don't remember who, or I don't know who, said hi to Kazuma, said, hi, how you doing? Had a little small interaction. But then as we were about to leave, Kazuma just stands still. Literally, I'm going to stand up for this to demonstrate. He was standing literally like this, staring into space. The fursuit like staring into space, nothing special. Motionless. I look at him. I go, are you okay? Look at Theros. And I think we both agreed. Drag him all the way up to one of the lower floors where our room was. All the way to the very end of the hall where our room was. I was in one of the suites because of the room lottery. And literally get him on the bed. The moment we got there, and the moment we turned to face the bed, it was like second nature because Kazuma just walked himself literally there and just ploomf. Just passed out right on the bed. Wouldn't take long for the two of us to take off his fursuit head and unzip, but that was all we could do because of how asleep he was. Yep, Slushy, it was face first. Kazuma can confirm. But yeah, that's another one of those big lessons to any fursuiter out there is to check your own temperature and know your limits. Because if you put yourself in a situation where it's going to be too hot for you, then you might not want to fursuit for too long, or you might not want to fursuit at all. Just saying. Was heading back to the room to de-suit. We were trying to head back to the room for the de-suiting, but got distracted, and then suddenly after the distraction, that's when the near pass out happened. Fursuit or not, it's bad in summer no matter how much clothing I wear. I could literally have Kazuma come in and share so many other stories of fursuiting. Lee's Kaz didn't collapse on the floor. That would have been severely worse, I'll say that much. Perkins, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. Alright. So 2025, while I wait for the bean. Because I just saw him pop in. 2025, new Winter Paw visibility, new Winter Paw, new settings on this thing. I'm gonna have a new look, but the blue and scar is staying the same. The back is changing. I'm changing the back. That back is just, you really gotta think about this. Funny enough, there might be a chance I might have already... Just need to make sure I'm in my appropriate AVI. Yeah. It's a safe... It's a stream. We don't want any bits out. I know you. Jalen Pleading Eyes. Julia Winterpaw calls them cute eyes. Oh, there goes my back. Oh, there he is. Come on in, bud. And I'll try to find a place to make room for yous. Literally, since we're over here. There we go. Doors are local. He can't see me, but I can see him show up. But anyways. Go oh my god. Over here, bud. Follow the sound of my voice.
Yes, I heard you muffled all the way in the far end. I love TVs.
Also, I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, sorry. I'm on my shit mic. I don't have my good mics over at my desktop.
No worries. Also, Slushy just called you cute.
Yeah, I know. I just alt-tabbed. So, actually, funny enough, this one's not even my... So, this used to be the NSFW avatar, and it's had everything, but I actually split it apart, so the NSFW became the SFW.
Oh my god. I mean, it is still cute.
Yeah, well, we broke it up because most adult instances have, because of varying degrees of how much memory players have, so generally being 8 gigabytes, and as we all know, VR is like VR memory hungry. Having an avatar of like 250 plus megabytes in texture memory is awful. So, and I got sick of like just being a problem for people. So I asked my fur brother, who works on my avatars for me, to just split it apart, and we took it from being like 256 megabytes to my not safe for work is 117, and this one's only a megabyte more.
Ah, yes. That actually works out for you. And for everybody.
Yeah, it works out for... Well, actually, so this avatar... So both my avatars actually have a really cool feature to it.
Oh?
So, the way you see me is in 4K. If I go into a public instance and someone's not my friend, they see me in 1K.
Ah, yes, safety features.
Yeah, Oshi set up to where anyone that's not my friend will only see me in 1K, so I don't look as defined, but my friends will see me more defined, which is something I was very interested in, because, you know, obviously if you're not my friend, you shouldn't really see the whole thing anyways.
That is correct, and besides, I forgot what I was gonna say, I'm sorry. Anyway, sip.
Sip sip. Yep. So yeah. Anyways, going back to FWA 2023. So what happened was I went to the dance and Jalen was just kind of like following with me because we had nothing better to do for that evening. And I was kind of like having a good time, kind of checking it out. And I took my head off and I was drinking plenty of water, so it's not like I was dehydrating myself or. But but basically it got so late at night and I was kind of tired and and it was just like getting really, really hot. So we were heading back to the room and I put the head back on just because I didn't want to carry it with me.
I remember who was on at the time as well. This was during Cerberus' set, and Cerberus is another good bean I know a lot.
Yeah, I went to the dance to support Cerberus, and as we were on our way out, I can't remember who it was because now this has been like 2 years now, just about. But someone who recognized me got my attention, and we got to talking for a little bit. And I could feel myself heating up to a point where I was reaching my limit. So I politely let them know, like, "Hey, I got to go. This is getting too hot." And unfortunately, in the process of doing that, I just lost it.
Also, Nudgebob's Idolist, hi mama, how are you? So good to see you. But that was literally the point where I looked at Theros, you and said, are you okay? And then looked at Theros, and then it was both of us who had the courage to be like, let's bring you back up to the room.
Yeah, needless to say, in the morning, I wanted to beat the hell out of Jalen because they fucking took apart my entire harness. And
It was literally the only thing we had to do to get you some air.
I know. Well, okay. So, actually, so here's the thing. What if that happens? If you just take the head off, taking the head off is enough to kind of start cooling me down entirely because a lot of your body heat comes from your head and your hands. So just taking off the hand paws and the head is enough to start cooling me down. Like it wasn't like don't get me wrong. I don't fault you for doing what you did. It's like you took apart my harness. I still had no idea how to put it back together. So I had to take an hour that morning trying to figure out how to put my harness back together.
If I remember correctly, it was.
I can take it.
If I remember correctly, it was Theros' idea to take the other bits off.
Probably, but I mean, nowadays, if you were to do that, it wouldn't take me much time at all because now I know how the harness goes together. I've actually completely dismantled it and put it back together.
Yep.
I had to take it apart entirely. I had to take it entirely apart once because I had to go. So. I was at, so I was first shooting and I was at MFF, I think this was like MFF last year, and I had to use the restroom really bad. And I had the harness on, I had the whole fit on. I'm just like, oh crap. And bear in mind, I'm holding it in, trying to get my harness off and take the suit off enough where I could use the restroom, and I felt so awful taking my suit with me into the bathroom of all places, because I don't want to do that, but it was kind of like, I ain't got a choice right now. It's either I do it or the suit's not gonna need a really deep wash.
Oh, yeah. Common fursuit problems. Trying to go to the bathroom.
Well, that's why I usually try to make sure I use the restroom before I get my suit, so I don't have to worry about that. But, you know, Mother Nature tends to not give a damn what you're doing.
Mother Nature just literally is like, fuck you, you're going to the bathroom.
Yes, ma'am. I actually didn't go to MFF this year.
I figured a lot of people didn't really go, and that's why the numbers are the way they are.
Well, I have other issues with MFF why I didn't go, namely room lottery, because when I went last year, I stayed at an Airbnb. Oh, are you sticking around, or do you need help? good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, I gotta take this.
Alright, while he's doing that... How you guys doing in chat, by the way? Like I said, Winterpaw change coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the sweater because the way the stuff is set up, I'm gonna do a little thing with you guys. The way my new model is gonna be set up, I don't know if it's gonna work with the sweater because a sweatshirt because I don't know exactly how like stuff's gonna go. So, yeah. It's probably just going to be like, I might have to start notifying Beans that, via status that I'm streaming. If that's the case. Hold on, those used... Oh my god.
Honestly, I cannot wait to see the new update.
The new Winterpaw, yeah!
I am very interested to see this new Winterpaw.
Yes. The texture's not changing mostly. The back has a change. But other than that, just visual changes. Anyways, what do you have planned for Christmas?
Hi, thank you for calling AAA. What's that? You locked your keys in your fucking car? Go fuck yourself. Goodbye.
Okay, I see what... I can get an idea now.
I'm working for Christmas, so I doubt we're gonna get that many calls. Fingers crossed, but because I know Thanksgiving was actually kind of quiet.
I was sick during Thanksgiving and couldn't even go to my family to enjoy my time. Also, Cash, that blink is kind of justified. You kind of have an idea of where Kazuma's working.
Good money. Let's see. I get paid for Christmas Eve. I get paid for Christmas Day, and then I'm also getting paid for New Year's. But no. So the reason why I said I'm going airborne is because I'm flying out to the West Coast next
Woo! Month. Let's go.
I'm going to be going to Further Confusion with one of my boyfriends. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm in a polyamorous relationship now.
Yay, polys. Still gotta love them.
It's my second one. It's my second attempt at one. And this one's gonna. I think this one's gonna go a little bit better than the last one because this time I spend more time equally with the both of them, especially because like we all play Tarkov together. God, Tarkov. I just my sanity. Hey, Clementine, where the fuck are you? Oh, you're across the street. Hey, can I swallow your M60?
Fun times.
That's actually okay. So last night, me and the boyfriends were all playing Escape from Tarkov last night. One is new. I just bought them the game, so they just have the basic edition. And I brought them in their kit that I had. And literally, right off the rip, the boss spawned right next to us and destroyed us.
Oh no!
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're so the PvP servers are getting ready to wipe, and when the servers for Tarkov are getting ready to wipe, they do pre-wipe events. So like they do like 100% boss spawns, or they like massively increase the boss spawns, and they do like all kinds of fun things before it wipes. And sometimes PvE, even though PvE doesn't wipe, we sometimes do get some of those events, and the increased boss spawns are one of the things that we do get. And unfortunately, Kalantai is one of the worst ones. Because the lore for him is that he used to be a police officer, and here's the thing: they really wade into the police brutality skit really hard. Where he has a baton, where if he's within a certain amount of distance of your PMC gets scared, and your gun will instantly jam.
I'm gonna take a moment. I wish I could just bonk Slushy for the comment he just made about the boss spawn.
I mean, the bosses actually do have a lot. So, the bosses actually do tend to have a lot of HP. So your typical PMC has 440 hit points, which is spread apart 7 limbs: head, chest, both arms, both legs, and your stomach. You can lose your arms, your legs, and your stomach, but if your chest or head lose all their HP, you're dead.
Yup, because you can't survive without any of those.
So the only way that those can black out is through bleed damage. So like if your head blacks out to bleed damage, you don't instantly die, but there is another little mechanic called blunt damage. So any additional damage that would if your arm gets blacked out, and they shoot you in the arm, it'll kill you from the head because your head was blacked out.
I see.
Because the way the game works is when a limb gets blacked out, any additional damage to that limb gets spread across the body at a reduced rate.
I see. Anyways, Mama, Pika Fox, Pikachu 979. Oh my god, good luck. That is just gonna be Undertale Genocide Randomizer. That I feel like you're gonna be in trouble with that one.
I'm scared to know what a randomizer for Undertale would even be like.
Probably random enemies, random items. I don't know.
That would be my guess. A friend of mine is wanting to do a Metroid Prime randomizer with me.
Those randomizers I can actually understand. I might not be into them myself, but good, more power to the people that play them.
Oh, absolutely. I'm probably gonna do it because they say that you can make it as hard or as easy as you need it to, and I don't know a whole bunch of glitches and stuff, because apparently like the harder end randomizers require you to really know like a bunch of like glitches and stuff.
Well, that's going to be interesting, for sure.
Actually, actually, Slushy, it's funny you mentioned that. We have had those. In fact, just this year, we had an event that was on both PvP and PvE, where all of the bosses were spawned on a map called Shoreline, and oh boy. That was,
I would not be able to imagine something like that. Also, Slushy, how dare you? You're going crazy now.
So they all spawn. So the way that the event worked was that all of the bosses spawned up in the health resort. So they were only in the one area, but it was all of them. And being their AI, it's interesting because the AIs for the bosses react in different ways. Some of them are more aggressive. Some of them are a little bit more passive. Like for instance, there's a boss group they're known as the Goons. They're USEC operatives, known as Knight, Bird Eye, and Big Pipe. Big Pipe and Knight will rush you, and Bird Eye will sit in the back because he tends to have a sniper unless he's the last one alive. But the thing is, with Bird Eye has a very special property in that he makes no footstep audio, so you have no idea where he is.
The sneaky bastard.
Yeah. There was one time where I was playing with my friend Overlone, and we were playing in customs. We had killed Big Pipe and Knight, and we could not find Bird Eye. And and they normally spawn in the center of the map in an area we call Fortress. And we literally scoured trying to find him until he bapped my friend Overlone, and then I found him in the middle of the road. I'm like, what are you doing all the way out here, my dude?
Okay, first off, Alice, hello. How are you doing? So good to see you. Also, Roxas, cows can see chat.
Yes, I can see chat.
And asked me to do this. Boop.
Ah! My nose!
And Slushy did it too.
Oh, so I've been on a small bit of a faster than light kick as of late.
Oh, that's right. We need to go back to Air Blast one day.
Yeah, yeah, I've been playing faster than light. I got all the way to Sector 8, and then I got screwed. I was so sad. I was like, you almost won.
Oh, poor thing.
That game is hard. Even on easy, that game is destroying my face.
So a couple friend of mine, we were playing this. We were playing Air Blast last month, if I remember correctly. I think we got before Connie with a starter of just the missile launcher and that starter pack. And yeah, that's basically it. We just couldn't get past Sector 2.
Roxas, I can see. He said I can see chat, not that I couldn't see chat.
Let me know when you were playing Air Blast. I wish to join in on that. Of course, Alice. Slushy.
I've seen the Fortnite cross Devil May Cry mod. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Fucking watching Polar Patrol do Michael Jackson. Like,
speaking of Fortnite, oh my god, how much brain rot is Fortnite giving us with this new skibbity toilet thing?
I have no idea.
I literally don't want to think about it right now. Literally don't. A normal amount? Hell of a lot? Yeah, I figured. Okay. Basically just prove their developers are pure brain rot with adding into the game. Exactly!
Emotional, damn it!
Alright, since I'm standing, I'm gonna do the method that Rishi's taught me. Oh. Thank you for the posture check, Slushy. Especially with whoever approved that. I am not surprised. I don't know what kind of deal the original creator made to get that into the game, if that even was a thing. But we only got like a small teaser of it, and just like the toilet backpack and the TV man, cameraman, whatever you call him. That's it. Nothing else. If it's actually in Fortnite, we'll get the full picture there. But if it's not, we'll just have to wait and see how the thing plays out. But as far as my concerns with it, I do not think that I will absolutely... It's in Fortnite, that I'm not then if I'm going to start Fortnite, that's not one of my things I'm getting. If I somehow get it on like a drop or something... If I somehow get it on like a drop or something like that, then I'll just leave it there forever. I'm not even going to use it. I'm not that brain rot. bean. Good bean. I'm not touching it since I'm not going to play Fortnite again since they're clearly brain dead. To each their own, I say. To each their own. I'm debated about actually playing it on myself, to be honest. Kaz is also...
I am not stinky. Excuse you.
I was going to say.
I was on the phone call.
No worries.
I just you were talking, so I'm like, I'm not gonna interrupt that. So it's like, I'll just silently take this phone call.
But yeah, as I was saying, I don't know what deal Fortnite got to get Skibbity Toilet in there, but even if I did get it in a drop, I wasn't going to use it entirely once I start playing. It's just too much brain rot for me.
The internet in of itself right now anymore is just pure brain rot.
Exactly. I mean, when you think of our generation of brain rot, you gotta think about the era when people were using Team Fortress 2 on their memes a lot. And that's our brain rot.
The old YouTube poops. I miss you.
And now we get like, what's that channel that's doing the 2000s brain rot rom-com, that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not even touching that with a 10-foot pole.
By the way, I want to stab one of my boyfriends in the fucking throat.
Oh my god.
And Minecraft Twitch. So clearly context is needed real quick. Okay, so we were talking, and you remember those old infomercials that they used to have back in the 2000s of like greatest love songs, and you like call this number and we'll send you like 2 CDs with all the greatest love songs in a collection, and it's not sold in stores.
Yes.
Remember blasting those at like 3 a.m. in the morning, waking up an entire household and basically everyone wanting to fucking destroy your face?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they shared one of those from TikTok, and I'm just like, I want to fucking kill you because 1, you brought that memory back, and 2, I hate it.
Bringing back core memories like a pro, but also making your friends hate you.
I wanted to. I just wanted to call 1-800-STAB-A-HO. I wonder if this will work. VRChat, are you going to be actually do this?
Oh. What's going on?
You'll see.
Let's see.
Oh, yes. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Better microphone.
Hey, let's go.
I don't sound like I'm talking on like an old 2003 fucking headset.
Matt, not tonight. Not tonight. Thank you though.
Click.
Also, why did I hit
Click.
that? Anyway.
Wait.
Who remembers?
What about tonight?
Oh, no. I'm saying that I'm not accepting some people's invites. I was lucky enough to get you on because I was originally wanting you on to share some more fursuit stories, but then you suddenly got into some other stuff.
I am so sorry. Let's see, other fursuit stories. Actually, I mean, I do have more fursuit stories. Let's see. Okay, I got one. So, IFC 2023. So, IFC is my home con, which stands for Indy FurCon. I live in Indianapolis. And basically, we used to go to a hotel called the Marriott over on East 21st Street. But I guess the management were being dicks and not being like chill, so we moved to a new hotel. and this new hotel was supposed to have a whole bunch of renovations and stuff done before our event. They didn't have them done. The HVAC wasn't working. And guess what the temperature was in the middle of the summer?
I'm going to assume something like 100s.
Yeah, about 101 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, definitely not fursuiting weather for sure.
And we did the fursuit parade. And the fursuit parade was so poorly routed. Like, oh my god. We ended up going through, like, some room hallways. And I tried to get all the way through to the end, but I failed. It got so hot, I was literally about to pass out from heat exhaustion. So I waited until we got to about one of the rear entrances, and I took my head off and I bailed out. And I said no. And then I ended up, because it was so hot, I ended up just taking my fursuit home that evening, and I just left it at home.
And just no fursuiting for the rest of the con. I like the smart idea of just keeping it at home for summer.
I think I only fursuited for a grand total of about 3.5 hours the whole weekend.
And that's what you get for not having a hotel that wasn't necessarily prepared for your event.
Well, then we got into this year's event, and it really wasn't that much better.
From Slushy.
But yeah, it really wasn't that much better. I ended up not really fursuiting all that much again, so I don't know. I'm looking in getting a performance vest that I can wear under the suit to help keep my core temperatures a little bit cooler. I
think, isn't that the same stuff that the army uses to keep cool as well? Like those vests they use for cooling?
Yes. Also, hey chat, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You might think fursuits look really warm and cozy in the winter. They're not. So, Jalen, as you know, I do have an adult mersuit body. I think I had it with me while I was rooming with you at FWA 2023.
Yes, I saw the box.
Use it, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I saw the box with it, and you never used it, as you said.
But here's the thing. So I needed to take my car up to my mechanic, and I did this in the middle of the night. And well, no, I have used it. I have done the deed in it once, and only once. But I haven't done it since, because the whole point of the mersuit, what really wasn't for me to have sex with it, but the point of it was to make where I could wear it without wearing anything underneath and be comfortable with myself. It was kind of like to be myself in my more animalistic body was the idea.
Yeah.
But anyways, so this was a work night, and I took a shower. I put my mersuit on just because I would wear it, because since I work from home, I wear my mersuit from time to time just to kind of, cutesy, haha, kind of fun thing. But I wore it up to my mechanics and dropped my car off in the winter. The cold weather cut through that thing like it was butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it did not. It did not at all keep the cold off.
Oh, good god.
Yeah. So, also another tip, like for anyone that's wanting to get into fursuiting, here's a big tip: keep moving. Don't stand still for very long, because if you keep moving, because basically what happens is when you're moving, it's venting air because you're having a circulation. But if you stand still, it allows the air to stagnate, and that's what'll start heating you up. But if you can just keep moving and walking, you'll be great.
Exactly. Always, especially even if people do stop you for pictures.
But obviously also just try to wear as little as you can. Like in my fursuits, as Jalen can attest, I wear the bare minimum. I wear a pair of underwear, pair of socks, and I wear spandex, like athletic gear. So like Under Armour, spandex pants, and I wear a pair of gloves.
I think if the term is correct, Under Armour heat gear?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe that's why you almost fell to the floor. Just the bare minimum. I guess, Slushy?
Pet suits are something entirely different. I've seen some people with them. I know Jicador has one. They aren't my thing.
It's not everybody's cup of tea is exactly what we're trying to say here. Anyways, I'm going to keep my stream going elsewhere, but thank you for joining me.
No, thank you for letting me.
I'm going to give you hugs while we're here.
I wish I could give a hug back, but
I
unfortunately,
know.
I can't be in my index.
I know. I'd like you to get back to work as well. I don't want your boss to get upset.
No, actually, I'm completely okay with my bosses to do this. As long as I'm doing my job and taking care of the members as they come in, then I'm completely okay.
Yeah. All right. See you, though.
Take care, chat. Give much love to this bean.
Yeah, thank you. All right. What world do I want to take my chat next? Or not. I can just stay here. It was one of those two options. I know I like sitting down in VR, but I've kind of put more energy into standing up lately. It's just that bad habit of just being like, yeah, you're in VR. You need to be natural. Just start standing in your full body for once. But then it's just... Why, Roxas? Okay. But as far as other changes are concerned, I did say I was converting from Mix-It-Up to StreamerBot. I will tell you right now that Blueberry Fulfbot is getting a huge change. It might be turning from a generic bot to a chat bot with actual personality, based on one of my other characters that I have. More specifically an adopt that I had years ago that I still have and have never really used. I tried to write a backstory for it. I just haven't finished it yet. It's just a matter of, I know the personality I want to give him. I know I want to give him that personality. I know, and I have an idea of where he's from and all of that. The idea stands, though, that I'd like to start using this character at some point. So essentially what's going to happen is I'm also going to be using SpeakerBot built in with, I believe it's Amazon Poly AI. It's going to be run entirely on that, and that TTS there is going to be run through those voices, as well as an AI within SpeakerBot, or at least try to find an AI that can do one of those like interconnective personality type things. Kind of like how Corky Cam, Meeps Kit, and Crimson the Protogen do it. StreamerBot confuses me. Sometimes you gotta have a friend to help you out with these things. Which is why I'm asking one of my other streamer friendos to be like, hey, can you help me with this? Because I'm ready to start using it. That's kind of where it's at. But then again, if you don't have that friend, there's also YouTube videos you can go through. Actually, since I'm here, I'm a patron of Sovereign. I'm just gonna do this. Bam. Exclusive private room for patrons. Let's go. I don't know why I'm taking you guys in here. This is supposed to be exclusive, but hey, it's not for now. So what happens with these kinds of worlds is if you support Sovereign on Patreon, I believe there's a tier. I'm trying to remember if it's all tiers or just the tier that, or just the minimum tier I'm on is here, where you're able to access these private rooms. I'm not entirely sure how the system in inviting friends into the rooms works. I just know that Patreons can start the room, at least. I know Sen can help you. I'm going to ask Crimson. We are we have a good connection together, and I know he'll do good with that. So yeah, 2025 is going to be a great time for me in terms of Crimson Fire G, Crimson the Protogen. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. How are you doing? Doing good? Yes. Four years? Yes. I know of people that have been around a lot longer. They don't regularly show up anymore, but I still have communications with them. It's really nice to see. It's really nice that you know you have the beginning of my journey. Let's go. Love seeing trans people in my chat. Anyway. So what now? Like I said, all those other stuff. I think that's it in terms of what's to come in 2025. I keep repeating myself a lot in terms of what was coming, but I guess I've run out of things to say in terms of it. So as far as these things are concerned, I think it's time we have a little talk about the review of 2024 for me. To put it into terms you guys can understand, 2024 has been really fantastic for me lately. I actually enjoyed having a lot of people in my life, especially through VRChat, especially through the likes of communities like Papa Barks, the VR Game Show Night. And I look forward to having more of these interactions with those people in the next year and continuing these journeys with them as well. Particularly with VR Game Show Night, because guess what? Enthusiasts of game shows, I have people that know, oh hey, they understand me. It's fun to hang out considering we haven't in a while. Hey, I definitely needed to get back to hanging out with you at some point, Kaz. It was right, there was the right time. Anyway, Celestia, thank you so much for the hydration. Let me get to that. Sip, sip. Tasty. Oh god. Oh god. As far as this year has been, what a ride. Just what a ride. Having some good moments from the last year, having a certain someone who I don't hang out with anymore, kind of gave me the idea that hey, that's my drink in the cat bar, whatever that world was called. Cat's Meow, was it? No, wait, no. It was something different. It was not the karaoke world. I'm trying to remember what it was. Black Cat. Yes, that was it. The struggle with VR headsets. Well, here's the thing. Even through 2024, I had to have a huge struggle with the how do I say this in terms you guys can understand? The strap that goes over my head on the Valve Index. It was starting to fall apart to the point where it was like, is it going to snap at any point? Am I going to have to start replacing this soon? Duct tape was literally the only thing, and also just carrying the headset, not from the strap, because I was carrying it from the strap for years, not realizing that I was stretching the strap and causing it to almost break. But this year was really incredible. Hosting Millionaire twice this year. Also hosting a version of Pressure, a couple rounds of Pressure Luck. And even doing Deal or No Deal as well, especially with Game Show Night. That was really awesome to have, even though, yeah, let's not go there. But I look forward to more stuff with Game Show Night in the future. Looking forward to more good streams like this. As far as the games in my library go, I do want to start putting more effort into getting more VR streams out there. I know I said last year in 2023 that I was going to put more VR streams out there, which I did. And I look forward to continuing that in the new year. But even then, I don't expect myself to be in VR for too long, because I don't know how long this index is going to last, like, on the hardware side of things. The visual, like, digital side of things might be okay, but who knows if the strap's finally going to give way soon. I don't know how long I'm going to have this index for. I know I'm going to have to replace the strap soon. Should try Wheel of Fortune next. That's one of my plans. I want to do Wheel of Fortune. I want to do a lot of other games. There's so many game shows that I absolutely want to do, and not enough time in the world to even do them. Also, I need to get rid of Dummy NL's Uno World. I'm not even using that anymore. So yeah, a couple of worlds that I definitely want to do. Wheel of Fortune, Hollywood Squares, Countdown. I'm going to do a Super Password and Match Game again. I mean, a full version of Match Game would be really nice, aside from just that one round. And I believe there's at least one escape room world in this in VRChat that I'd absolutely want to do. I'm tempted as well to try using... I know how Tim, C-Bean, and a couple of other beans use MMD as part of their transitions. I kind of want to try that at some point, but it's going to have to be interspersed in between all the other things that I usually do for my intro stuff in VR. So I could have part chill out, part MMD. The BRB screen could literally just be retire the image that you see there and have me on a sleepy fashion on one of the beds in Sovereign's Worlds. And then outro could also have something similar with the MMD outro. I got to figure out which songs I want to use, but even then, I'm going to try to figure out, hey, are the songs that on my library going to work with MMD? Then again, the dance might not work, but you still get music to work with, or you still get music to listen to while you wait for me to hop on. I just know Monstercat's going to have really amazing uncaged tracks next year. Have a random MMD bit redeem? Unfortunately, that's not going to work, Slushy. I still want to give MMD in some fashion. It's just this avatar is built for MMD. I just need to find the right dance for it, because here's the thing. As much as I like MMD, I don't know much of the songs. I have to like be with somebody to help me out pick the right dance and right song, knows the world, and actually can help me pick the right songs that I can actually record for these kinds of things. And the only person that I know that can actually help me with something like that, excuse me, door locked, are you serious? The only person that can literally help me with that is a certain green bean you guys know that could also go red. And has donated so much to this channel these past few years, which I highly thank for. But still, she needs to save her fucking muns. I can help with that. That depends which world it is, Pat, because I have absolutely no idea whether having a overlay and whether having OBS active is going to affect things, because I'm going to be recording this stuff as well. So these next 2 weeks off are going to be really interesting. Recording a new intro for you guys, recording some intro stuff down the line, recording some MMD stuff with a couple of peeps, and maybe even recording some new things for the Twitch channel. IYMMD. I use IYMMD as my actual first proper MMD experience. If anybody remembers me at the start of 2024, IYMMD is literally the world I went to have an MMD world with you, to have an MMD experience with you guys. I've recorded many videos from MMD. So here's the thing. It's gonna, Pat, you guys, you know it's gonna be like C-Bean and Tim, where they have the MMD dance. The music won't line up well because the dance was specifically built for a specific song. It's just going to be my Monstercat music with the MMD, if you understand what I'm talking about. That view looks awesome. From the back of the train, are you serious? Literally just this. From the back of the train where you could literally just play pool with your friends. Or have some other interesting experiences, like even go to the roof if you wanted to. Matter of fact, up here would literally be... Okay, I could also... Okay, I'm going to have to come back down. But I'd have to turn on the specific games. Card game, Never Have I Ever... I believe Never Have I Ever is literally just put up here already. I just gotta... It's over here. And it's literally just the Never Have I Ever thing. Green start line, red finish line. And if you've ever played like a drinking game of Never Have I Ever, you'll understand exactly where that's going because... Yeah. That. Anyways, the other bit I'm confused about for this world is I haven't yet to find the card games on the second floor, whatever that second floor even is. Unless it's a specific room I might be missing. Because the screen said card games. And there's another brain rot from my generation. Card games on motorcycles. Holds up a mic's hard? Yeah. Alright. This is just a bathroom. Let me figure this out. Some bedrooms here. Please don't. Another bedroom here. I'm trying to figure this out because I think I remember... Was it this... No, but I see a magazine here. I'm trying to remember specifically certain, like, games. I know availability is limited for some things, but... Where exactly is this, card games we speak of? There was supposed to be a second floor somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Because it said, okay, over here, yeah, cards games second floor room. I feel like I'm missing something here. If anybody's been in Sovereign Snooze Train, you might want to help me out with this one, because I'm just confused as all hell. Why? And don't tell me it's in the Patreon room, because I definitely checked in there. It's definitely not in there. Because it would say if it's in the Patreon room, because I see chess Patreon rooms. Hashtag break the Fulf. Does it mean the second car? If it's a second car, it's just beer pong and roulette. What if it's switch? Okay, if I turn off roulette and turn on switch roulette, switch roulette a different game entirely? Oh, card games. Right, card games on trains. That's what second floor room's talking about. It's this bar. But then switch roulette. Not this roulette board. It's a different roulette. I'm looking. I'm looking, fam. Didn't I say in the second car too? Literally from this one is spawn, it's actually the third car, so when they're talking about is 1, 2, and it's on the bar. Because that's literally like, that's what they're talking about by second floor, is just the bar is up set of stairs. Same here with the roulette table is on the same set of stairs. It's just, even though it's not the same level of stairs, it's still some stairs. I would be surprised if Switch Roulette is actually outside again. Because I know Never Have I Ever's out here. Yeah, see, Never Have I Ever is out here. But then, what about... I mean, it's technically too dark to see, so I wouldn't be like... Anyways, respawn, I'm gonna try this again. Just one step at a time here, Jalen, one step at a time. Well, I would also check Sovereign's Discord if I wanted to. Someone may have asked something like that there. Be like, hey, I'm confused. Where's this? Oh, wait a minute. What if that's the card? What's that, the dice? Oh, the dice is here. Pool table, dice. That's the dice over there. Pool table in the front, in the back. Cards game in the bar. Never Have I Ever on the roof. Roulette over here. Beer pong in the room behind me, and then chess in the Patreon rooms, but I still haven't seen Switch Roulette. Unless that's talking about switching the board on the, over here, because I don't see any differences. Let me try seeing... If I turn on Switch Roulette... Oh, hold on. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. I think I just spotted something. Yeah, roulette and switch roulette are in the exact same place. If I turn switch roulette off and then roulette on and roulette off, okay, roulette off is there. So literally the only change, it overlays dare or 3 shots on top of water shot or 3 shots. That's literally the only change in switch roulette. But I'm surprised that there's a bug here in that it's enabled both, but when I turn off roulette, the entire board is off. I'm just confused as all hell as to why something would be overlaid like this. If you guys can actually see it, let me show you what I mean. Like right here, water shot or 3 shots overlaid with dare or 3 shots. That doesn't feel right at all. And kind of feels like a bug in our respect. I would say Sovereign definitely look into this, but I'm going to turn switch roulette off. It was actually done, but with okay, card games on trains. I haven't seen that Yu-Gi-Oh spinoff. But with Roller Coaster and Zexal. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh abridged one was card games on motorcycles. That much I remember. We've got a lot of time to hang out, guys. I don't know what to talk about. What do you got? What's on your minds? Anything newsworthy that we want to talk about tonight? Like, the kids have been playing a lot more Astrobot again. Game of the year. I mean, I was watching it with my brother-in-law. He got a bit excited about some of the announcements. Like that space game from Naughty Dog. I'm like, bro, I know that's his PlayStation, but was it going to allow me to play it with the knowledge that it was going to be that game? Until he told me, yeah, you can definitely do that. So that announcement kind of got me. There were a couple of other announcements that actually got me as well, but let's not talk about those too much. But that Astrobot Game of the Year announcement was like, yeah, I knew he was going to get excited because that was a game he played so much. He absolutely enjoyed the platforming, the music, the everything about it. But did you guys hear as well that the head of the studio who made Black Myth Wukong, apparently someone noticed that he cried during the Game of the Year announcement? I never actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I was just referencing the abridged series. Exactly, I was referencing the abridged as well. I was on my that was what I was referencing, and yeah, somebody brought it up. All right. But yeah. Guy literally even had a Game of the Year acceptance speech already written out in advance. Like, dude, you're that convinced that your game is going to be Game of the Year? Only to be in competition with a lot of other games that could have also deserved it. Balatro, even Metaphor Fantasio, Shadow of the Erdtree, for God's sake. They need to continue the Jack and Daxter series. Unfortunately, some IPs just don't live very long. That's unfortunately what happened with Naughty Dog. Once they got rid of the Crash series, I have a gut feeling that the Jack and Daxter was also going to suffer the same fate. And that's why we got Last of Us from Naughty Dog. Was something to let us know, hey, we're still around. Also, don't worry about me moving around. Still trying to find a good space to... There we are. Award shows barely even matter, really. Look at how many Oscar winners for Best Picture people barely remember anymore, but at least the Game of the Year wasn't the DLC. That is a good sign. It's one of those things where, yeah, you got the award, but people are still going to play it, not even thinking about it. I mean, someone out there might still have a memory of The most amazing memory ever to be like, yeah, this game won Game of the Year, and be brave enough to just be like, hey, go to a streamer who's actually playing the game and tell them, yeah, this is a Game of the Year. Like me, I still remember Not for Broadcast was nominated for a BAFTA Game Award, but never won it because someone else did. Was it something that I want to bring up to another streamer? I've done it once with Jane Drolf. I told her, yeah, it almost won a BAFTA Game Award, but someone else got the victory. I remember when The Last of Us 2 won Game of the Year and people were pissed off. I actually don't remember watching that Game Awards, to be honest. I guess COVID kind of got us really bad at that about that time. That I was like, maybe this isn't the right time for me to be watching anything games related. But you know what really got me? Is one guy who has been a staple of the Game Awards actually made a comeback after for his third consecutive year playing in the orchestra for the Game Awards, and that man is none other than Pedro, the flute guy. Quite literally the multi-instrumentalist. Once again, he knows what he's doing with all the woodwind instruments that he plays, specific woodwind, brass, specifically anything. He knows what he can do to represent the game that is being on display there. And the maestro for the orchestra actually understands and allows him to do that. Modifies his segment to enable him to do that. That's what we like to see. A multi-instrumentalist in an orchestra is one of those unique things. Pedro is that person. Ratchet and Clank were made by Naughty Dog as well, and they're still popping out games for that series. See, Roxas, when there's a reason why I say games can unfortunately last so long. Crash Bandicoot may have lasted so long, but it transferred from IP to IP with those new IPs knowing exactly what they're up against and what kind of direction they want to go with. Watch where we got stuff like Crash of the Titans, Crash Mind Over Mutant, those kinds of games. I was watching a bunch of stuff games related during COVID because there was not much else to do. Is that the guy who was playing the holy fuck out of his flute during the montage? That's exactly the guy. Literally big hair, flute, and multi-other instruments as the games were being shown for Game of the Year. He's done it for 3 straight years in the Game Awards now. Really hope he comes back for 2025, because my god, he's amazing. For real, respect for that guy. Absolutely. Who doesn't allow a multi-instrumentalist to participate in an orchestra like that? A guy knows what he's doing. Even if the orchestra he's playing for and the specific piece that he's playing in only allows for one instrument, he knows what he's doing. I have respect for that guy, for real. Me too. Can't go wrong with that guy. Anyways, I know it's been 2 hours. I forgot to see the Blueberry Full Bot reminder. Sip, sip, everybody.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
And you're making me do it again. Of course. I'm gonna run out of this water real soon. Literally on the last gulp at this point. Sour Starburst? Oh my god. Okay, I'm pulling it out. It's funny, I still have a bunch of warheads in here, and no one has donated me $20 through Streamlabs. $20 exact. Here's a good one. I'm gonna wait for the ad break to go. Literally, sour jelly bean and sour starburst are the two tame snack redeems on my redeems. Literally because it's just sour candy, and I know what I'm expecting when I'm eating these. For sour starburst, I'm expecting the same usual candy that you get on a gummy starburst candy, except with the sour like powder and what have you to add that little sour taste to it. The sour jelly beans, on the other hand, it's just that, just pure like sour inside of a Jelly Belly. And then, of course, you have the Bean Boozled, which, to be honest, is just a hit or miss on whether it's a good or bad jelly bean. Our ad's almost done. Flair, thank you for the raid. How was Hunt Showdown 1896? You caught me just as I was about to have a sour starburst courtesy of Roxas the Fuel in 3, 2, 1. Yep. That's gonna get my tongue in the morning. For those that don't know who I am, hello there, I am Jalen Barks, a variety gamer here on Twitch, where they focus on platforming, raising mobile games, but tonight I'm just chilling in VRChat, chatting with you guys on my recaps of 2024. Looking forward to 2025. What's to come in the new year. This is my last stream of the year. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider that follow button. It means a lot, and you get notified of live next. I don't just play VRChat list games. I do play can be found down below where it says games, and yes, that list is long. Let's go Japanese style for this one. I don't mind that. Chair, can you please? Thank you. Now, where was I in terms of the 2024 recap? Like I said, I went to FWA, I went to Megaplex, met so many of you there, and believe me, it's fun to meet people in conventions, especially stuff like what happened between me, Kazuma, and Theros at FWA 2023 with the whole like near pass out thing. You would not believe how hot places can get, especially down south. Florida, my part of Florida specifically, trust me, heat year round and humidity, I don't like the humidity myself. I'm more of a dry weather kind of person, and I remember living in Massachusetts for so long. The weather was so dry up there during the non-rainy days and non-snowy days that it was kind of something that my body just got used to. For a while when I was living down here, I wasn't necessarily used to all this humidity. Somehow my body just became accustomed to it. And it's just like, I know I'm living here now, so yeah. Hand, can you please? Had to pop in for the last stream while vibing out, but Hunt was fun. A lot of chaos because of the small map game mode. Yeah. I love sour things. I've had sour candy for many years, and unfortunately my body is just getting to that point where it's like, yeah, you need to stop having junk food, which is why sour candy was one of the first things that I vowed to like just cut back on. And I ultimately made sour candy just basically channel point redeem candy. Literally just have one piece of that per redeem. And yeah, because I know with age comes, if I have snacking, age comes weight gain. And I don't know when that moment's going to happen where it's like, bro, Am I going to have to take insulin shots at one point because I'm going to be a fucking diabetic? Reaching your 30s when your body's like, okay, fun times are over. That's exactly what it is, Xylanth. The fun times and the fun moments of just having snacks all day are slowly coming to an end, and I gotta start having real stuff. That's exactly what it is. I can't be having, like, junk food all day anymore. It's just gonna be negative for my body. That's exactly what it is. There's a plum that is super sour that I want to try. Don't tell me it's prunes. Don't tell me it's prunes. If it is, I swear to God. Almost a mildly gray muzzle, still eating pizza for supper. The occasional pizza is fine. I can respect that. But also when you're living with kids, sometimes the urge just gets there. Like, you don't know, they're gonna have something that they're gonna love and understand for only a few years' time before they suddenly realize and start to learn that sometimes the things inside the food they eat just might not work out. Me having a pepperoni pizza with a hot honey drizzle for dinner, eating the whole thing in one sitting. Oh my God. Me, I'm having 4 slices of pizza whenever I order out. Literally the first serving of pizza I have is just 4 slices, 2 cheese and 2 pepperoni. If there's any other stuff like meatball and pepperoni on the combo, then maybe I can replace the pepperoni with just that. But over the years, it might be time for me to be like, I could just start retiring the main cheese and probably just go for something like, who knows, I could probably fill it with extra cheese, or just get something like another meat, or maybe a meat combo, meat lovers. I once tried a meat lovers. The meat was a bit too much. Yes. Same idea, Xylanth. 38 years old, me going on to 33 in February, and I'm going to start realizing soon that the food I eat is probably going to be too much. I just finished off a medium supreme pizza. I think, unfortunately, mine's not really having the funds to really eat healthily. Yeah, me for food stamps, it's just not many options aren't even out there, especially. What am I going to do? Just make myself a cup of mac and cheese? It's not prunes, a special Japanese plum that is the most sour thing you can eat. Then I don't know what it is. In my case, I have the funds, I just can't really summon the energy to care. If you guys really want to look for a YouTube channel with really great tips on actually making proper healthy food and thinking about your food choices, I would definitely recommend the Babish Culinary Universe, and specifically Basics with Babish. Basics with Babish, I think, is a great start to those wanting to try cooking for themselves. It's mainly made for chefs, but you can still do the same thing with the store brand products, the ones that are pre-made for you. Like if you wanted to make a pasta, get a boxed pasta from like Varien or those kinds of brands, and just heat it up for like 10-15 minutes depending on the al dente perfection on that box. Umeboshi, never heard of it. And there you go. There's your pasta for the night. And if you want actual protein to go with it, definitely meatballs or round sausage. I usually prefer meatballs. The sausage can get a bit spicy for me. Plus, the sausage is hard to cut with a knife. But as far as 2025 conventions are concerned, unfortunately, because of this house move that I just had, I am not going to be able to attend any conventions. I once tried for Confuzzled in 2026, as you can see by that bar up, for 2025, as you can see from that bar up there, that once said Confuzzled 2025, but now has shifted to Confuzzled 2026. I was not going to be able to afford the flight for Confuzzled 2025, so I decided to transfer over to Confuzzled 2026 instead. Hopefully get the funds I need for that trip instead. Luckily, thanks to many amazing beans who contributed as much as possible for this potential reality, I have gotten the funds I need for my passport renewal, which I want to get done in 2025 as well. But as far as conventions are concerned, IRL cons are a no-go for me for 2025 due to financial struggles. I can still attend for Rally. At least for Rally, I don't have to pay for a hotel. For Rally, I don't have to pay for my hotel room. I just have the comfort of my own home with my headset on, enjoying the world that the Virality gives us, and especially as well with all of the great vibes that VR has provided for us. I'm finally starting to get myself back into VR, even though it's not as much still because of living with family and dealing with them almost every day. It's just that kind of vibe. But I guess you guys can understand exactly what we're talking about here. You know, I wonder if I can actually get this in a cup. Nope. God damn it. Well, let me play with the CPU. I'm going to have to enable AI on this side of it, I think. Oh, wait. Open that, but close this. Wait. Do I have to enable AI on that side? Oh, don't tell me I have... Oh, don't tell me my green is AI. I tried. I'm probably not going to finish this game. Umeboshi is basically the Carolina Reaper of sour food. You know, this year I was actually tempted and actually, like... How do I say this? I was actually tempted to try going for the Fiery 5 Bean Boozled, but remembering I had a history of asthma, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not going to, because I know exactly what's going to happen if I do. So that was definitely a no-go. Definitely. So yeah, you're never going to see me have Fiery 5 because of bad asthma history. You know, I'm actually tempted to use this world for one of either the I'm tempted to use this world for the BRB screen. I got to figure out how I'm gonna work that out, especially with the whole like BRB making me look like I'm snoozing kind of deal. Not a spicy person either. Well, if you think about it, I'm not that level of spicy. I have done mild buffalo sauce before, especially from Wingstop with a couple of chicken wings on it as well. And I've also done medium buffalo sauce, maybe a bit of Frank's Red Hot. You know Goldfish has the Frank's Red Hot version now? Quite literally, Goldfish has a Frank's Red Hot flavor. I tried it once, my tongue just did not like it. My tongue just didn't enjoy it. No chance in hell. Oh my god. The moment I had one, maybe two, maybe three, I was going straight for the ice cubes. I did not want any of that heat left over. But that heat dissipated after a while, so something to look forward to for the future. Just not for the foreseeable future. Carbon, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. Oh yes, a fellow Balder Wolf viewer, nice. I haven't watched Balder in a while. When you're trying to get rid of spiciness, what you want is dairy, get some milk. I could probably eat a piece of cheese. As long as that cheese is cold. Let's shift worlds again. Need to figure out exactly where we're going next. What's that world that, Cash, if you're still in chat, what's that world that Bardic likes to use lately? In terms of... It's a world with lights in the background. I want to see if I can use that for the last few minutes, and even hours if I wanted to. I can do super sour and I can do super sweet. To each their own. Sniffa. Oh my god, is this another one of those stinky first time stinky jokes? Basically a wimp when it comes to spicy. Hit or miss for me. It's hit or miss for me. Like I said, I've done mild buffalo, I've done medium buffalo. Frank's Red Hot was the limit for me. What's a good chill world we could go to? I don't want to go to the world that I don't want to spoil you guys about the channel trailer. I know that world's enticing, but I don't want to spoil you guys just yet. Let me see. Is VCat still going on? Holy shit. If I want to do VCat, I'm going to do it with friends. If I'm doing solo, so I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it. That's avatars. New and noteworthy. Oh my god, there's a world from there's a world of the Peach's Castle from Super Mario 64. That's probably going to take... if Nintendo is watching these things, it's probably going to be taken down fast. Where should I take you guys? This is gonna be tough. I literally don't know. Maybe I should try and take you guys there. That's literally the only world I can think of at the minute, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Thing is, though, I need to figure out, oh hey, which, I gotta figure out which world, or which part of the world we could, hang out in. Oh, that's funny. Look, transgender plot. I was gonna say transgender pride. A lot of gay pride here too. The nice airy aesthetic nature of this sort of thing. This maze right here. If you guys played Mario 64, the base game Mario 64, you wouldn't even see this maze. This maze was actually brought in to Mario 64 DS for the sole purpose of the bunny catches. Those bunnies that you pick up to actually get mini games inside of Mario 64 DS. Those little mini games in the rec room you get to play. Yeah, that's what that little maze over there is about. Does this teleport somewhere? Oh. Okay, maybe not going in there, I guess. Hang on a sec. Can I actually... I'm gonna try something here. I hear the music even though I'm watching an ad. Mario's an ally. Peach is trans now. It's canon. Apparently, EA and Take-Two Interactive are in talks of making a return to college basketball games. This is kind of unfortunate because you're also trying to find a deal with the NCAA that actually works. This is why the NCAA brand is not going to work for something like that. So if you're gonna make a college basketball game, it can't have the NCAA brand anymore. See what happened with the college football games? I'm going to get out of here before things happen. I don't even want to explore this world on live anyways. I want to try for something else. Ooh, what's this? Don't think I've ever been to this world yet. Is this quest compatible? Oh yeah, I see the quest link there. Yep. This would be nice to have a little birthday gathering or maybe even somewhere. What is this world about? Yeah, turning that off. I don't want to worry about that. But yeah, it's just a little diner bar area. Like small. If you need like a small group of friends to hang out with and you're not really that keen on having like huge groups, this might be the perfect place to just hang out or even have a little bit of a little acting little thing. Like if you're filming a sketch in here, this will be the perfect place. And what's this? We'll teleport back here. Oh. Oh my god! Okay, so it's not just a bar, but apparently someone may have made a shoddy living space up here too. Okay, I feel that. EA just needs to go back to making full, complete games that are good again. See, that's the thing that I see a lot of lately, and that is just, oh yeah, EA is just making games every single year and not completely changing a single thing. And the promotion is telling you, yeah, you can do this, 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 and this, and this, but it sort of starts to feel like, oh hey, this is the same thing we did the last few years, and no one even seems to notice anymore. We do. That's exactly what EA Sports is now. It's just a shell of its own. It's just a shell of its own former self. Just maybe the updated graphics when we get to new generations, but still the same features and everything. My brother-in-law. He still plays Madden 23, and hasn't upgraded to the other games because he knows. Oh hey, it's gonna be the same thing as the previous years. It's Persona 5. Oh, this bar is from Persona... Okay, so I saw Persona 5 tag in here. I think I get what you're talking about. Okay, so anybody who likes Persona 5 and just wants a place to hang out, this is it. Café LeBlanc. So let's try for something different. Oasis Ancients Hide. Of once where stars shine to the skies where ancients fly. Let's try this world. What does this have to give us? Yes. Yes, one of your saved worlds. The bar from Persona 5. Yeah. Hello? Okay, I think this world is messing with my... Yeah, this is definitely not... As much as this world is nice to look at, let me just see if I can turn some stuff off. Okay, wait, no, that's... Yeah, turning off post-processing actually helps. Oh wait, no, it's still gonna give me that shaky, like, if I turn, it's just gonna give me that screen tear. I don't want that. Too much for my computer? Yeah, the settings kind of give it away. I think I'm gonna go somewhere else. I mean, this world is nice and all of that, but it's not built for every PC. I mean, we're in Christmas. Let's try for the cabin. We're in the Christmas season. Let's do that. Yeah, we're in the Christmas season. It's a nice touch to have. Is there any settings in here? I think it's just... Yeah, it's just flares, bundles. Yeah, the Patreon stuff. Credits? Yeah, it's just credits. Where... Is there a settings thing I can actually look at? I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure I can find something. But yeah, a lot of good stuff like candy canes, hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. If anybody remembers Polar Express, that was a good vibe. This world's not too much for me. This seems like a nice world to be in. Oh, and Christmas cookies too. Can I get the right one? The colliders aren't... Oh, if they were edible, that would have been nice. Oh, wait, no, actually. Ah! There it is. They are edible, it's just the wrong way to do it. I was clicking my trigger thinking I could... Oh my god. I was clicking my trigger thinking I could do stuff like that, but no, as it turns out. You know? Okay, okay. Definitely camera bugs on that one, I swear to god. If that's another clip... God damn it. The Realm of Darkness is my personal favorite world because it's from my favorite game series. You gotta have to remind me, because I don't think I know of a game like that. I remember the creepy Uncanny Valley Christmas movie. I don't think I follow. Yeah, I'm turning that off. Kingdom Hearts has a place called... Oh my god, Kingdom Hearts. I keep forgetting you mentioned it already, Roxas. That should also have been a sign for me, too, because Roxas is the nobody name for Sora. Me not being a total nerd and fan of Kingdom Hearts is kind of messing with my brain.
Damage.
And who did the posture check this time? I believe it was going to be Slushy again. Thank you for that posture check. Once again, I do remind that emotional damage will not stick around for too long. I'm going to try to find something else that resembles that posture check very well. Now, here's one thing that I will say. I'm actually going to really quickly go to My Instance. The My Instance website. Because...
Click, 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 click. Enter.
Yes, I see you, Twitter.
Click, 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 click. Enter.
How about no shrimping? Now, that's kind of something that I could actually look into. But, when I was looking, shrimping wasn't necessarily one of the terms I was looking at in My Instance. I did find this line, though, from one of the Megatron animated episodes. Unfortunately, it's, I don't think it fits, but with posture in the name, you would think.
For me, your bargaining posture is highly dubious.
All right, and one more time.
For me, your bargaining posture is highly dubious.
Bargaining posture? The shrimping is not a bargaining posture. Also, that voice, that's actually two voices. I actually looked it up. That's a Megatron episode. The first voice that said "for me" was Megatron himself. But then the other voice that you hear that actually said the bargaining posture one, that's another entity entirely. And that's how it's shown in the episode. Whoever did this My Instance sound could have literally cut out Megatron's segment. Oh, it's from Unicron. All right. That explains a whole lot. So, here.
Click, 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 enter.
Yeah, that's another... Okay, so Slushy, that's one I looked up on... That's one I looked up on My Instance. It literally says no results for shrimping. Literally no results for shrimping. Not even a sound that says no shrimping. Nothing like that. It's just blank. And it just gives me, you might also like, and then the most popular sounds on My Instance. That's literally what it is. Sitting cozy by the fire. That's what I like to see. Maybe I might be a bit too close and I could probably become Burnt Blueberry one day. My favorite version of Transformers is Armada. See, I'm not a fan of Transformers. I at least know of Bumblebee. I know of Optimus Prime. That's it. But I also know the Transformers films and completely understand where they were going with it. What do we got here? Turn off video screen. Wait, no, is that? Oh, no, that's just a video screen out here. Darp. Okay, forget that then. Nice little cozy world for the Christmas vibes. It's not going to be something that's going to stick around for, like, way too long, I would say. But yeah, definitely something that I'll look into for sure. Actually, now that I think about it, I might spoil a bean who's also streaming VRChat. We'll see if he's, Oh. That's funny, it's the Protogen group meetup. Never mind. We'll go raid him later, if he's still alive. So, chat, anything else on your minds? I'd absolutely love to see what you guys want to chat about, because my brain cannot think of anything for shit right now. I used to like Transformers Beast Wars as a kid, although in Canada it was called Beasties because Canadian networks weren't allowed to have the word war in a kid's show, if I recall correctly. Okay, I guess lawmakers have their own way of doing things. I'm not one to talk politics, but again, it's not something I can control. I think I found one. Found one what? Bumblebee is in an Armada. He was replaced with Hotshot, who's a much cooler character. So did they just permanently replace Bumblebee with Hotshot? Is that what you're saying? Check Discord DMs. Let's see. What did you give me? What is this?
Fix your posture, you silly shrimp. Fix your posture, you silly shrimp. Fix your posture, you silly shrimp.
I'm gonna see if that's probably a line that I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna see if one of my friendos can probably look into saying instead of just having it as a blurb. While it's nice to have, blurb unfortunately does not allow Blurb doesn't have a download button, which is weird. Armada came out in 2004. That explains why I don't follow Transformers. I just don't. Anything else? I guess really that's all it is just an outdoor area, a nice little bench just to sit and vibe in if you want to stay out in the cold. A log cabin specifically designed for the holiday season. It's a nice feel. If this world sticks around, then surely people will start using it every year for Christmas. It wasn't the new and noteworthy, so if it was a new thing, you know. It's just going to be tough to find the one world that I just want to, like, hang out in. Oh, fishing world. Okay, so I'm going to go to this world, and then I'm going to talk about my game plans for 2025 as far as the stream's going to go. I've been playing God of War 2018, plus I've been doing some side stuff. God of War is a really nice game. I'll say that much. Oh, looky here. Okay. So, apparently this world is simply just a fishing game. And I'll say this, one of the games that I definitely want to play with you guys as a community, and I'm pretty sure this game has been very popular among a lot of you, is web fishing. I've started playing it a little bit. My first outing on web fishing was with Sam KBD. Really nice to just hang out with a friendo, just fish, probably sell some more fish for more profit, do some quest lines while I'm at it. So maybe one day I should, have you guys with me while we play some web fishing together. What do you guys say on that? Sour jelly bean? Are you serious? Oh, and I'm in the water. Great. At least I know where I'm supposed to be going for fishing. Orange jelly bean going in 3, 2, 1. For those new to my channel, the thing about the sour candy for me is the difference in texture. Like, the sour powder kind of adds to the sour flavor a little bit, but then once you suck out that powder, that sour flavor goes away. Compare that to the sour jelly bean, where if you suck on that, that sour flavor probably won't go away. You don't know until you actually just suck on it yourself. I was one that used to suck out the sour stuff and the powdered candy like that, but as I've grown older, I learned it's just not worth it to do that. Oh my god. But I swear, if that bean was stuck inside my teeth. Hello? Yeah, that is definitely not how I want to fish. You guys probably won't even be able to see it, so here, you guys won't see it. I will have to drone you over there. Give me 1 second while I figure this out. You get out of the way. There. Now we can do this. Bring you a little closer, because that's a bit far. Wait, do I have no bait? Hold on, let me just check this real quick. I don't think... Yeah, I don't have any bait. Shit. Or is it not supposed to have any bait? I don't remember exactly how this works. Trying to disturb the... Oh my god. You don't have to have any, just a bit of patience? Yes. Similar to how web fishing is, you gotta have a little bit of patience just to... Oh my god, come on! I got you! Got you! Come on! Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, man. Fuck me, man. This is the worst. Literally the worst. Call your... Okay. Okay, in you go. In you go. Come on. In you go. My god. Oh, a new fish types. Okay, so that's what it is. And I hope with the persistence update, it also adds on and saves your records and your levels too. Kind of like how web fishing does with the save feature on that. There was Tone, the main character. There was Cat Girl guy wearing a bear head. Genie Girl character. Oh. Hang on. I feel something. That's a lob. That's one of them. Hey, get in here. Nice mackerel. Yeah. With Egyptian theme and a bunny person with a helicopter pack up as playable characters, talking about Dark Cloud. Again, not something I'm familiar with. Oh, right. Bring it back a little closer. I'd like to actually see the thing. Dark Cloud is an old PS2 game that is super fun. I don't play my PS2 anymore. I've actually sold it for a long time ago. Ooh, that's a nice catch. That is a really nice catch. Hey, get in there. Why is there a boot underwater? No idea, and I don't know how it got on the hook. Also can have it on PS4. It was basically what you'd get if The Legend of Zelda and SimCity had a baby. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So kind of like, if you haven't compared it to Legend of Zelda, you probably would compare it to, say, Final Fantasy, right? Is that what it was? I guess that's what it was. But yeah, definitely one of these days I'd like to do some web fishing with you guys. The first... Oh, goodness. So that is a... Wait, is it? Oh, okay, I see what it is. Anyways, the first 2 games to be played next year. I've finished Aggression. I've stopped Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for a while. I'm going to do Mondays, I'm doing Sonic Frontiers. And on Thursdays, I'm starting with Beyond Good and Evil, the 20th Anniversary Edition. I've played Beyond Good and Evil when I was a little younger, in my early college years. Never finished it because I wasn't that great at stealth, and I'm probably still never good at stealth to begin with. And, additionally, when I'm not scheduling any collabs on Fridays, I'm reserving that for racing titles that I still need to finish before I completely uninstall them for good. And the reason is, I titled myself, I definitely did myself a favor for myself and understood
One big giant book.
Delta with the tier 1 for
Walking
third.
up a storm. Merry early Christmas, Blue Brother. Delta 14 love. Delta 14 love.
Delta with the tier 1 for 39 months. Can we please get some Jalen before loves hypers and hypersticks in the chat, please, for Delta Husky, please. And another one, I do this. Enjoy staying right, Blueberry. Can we also get a shout out for Delta Husky, please? Delta also streams and is a wonderful bean to be around. So as I was saying, Mondays, I'm going to be streaming Sonic Frontiers to start. Thursdays, I'm going to be streaming, I'm trying to remember this. Thursday, I'm going to be streaming Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition, and those titles will be up until either I give up on the game or I complete the game, whichever comes first. There are some games that I haven't given up on yet, but I had to stop purely because of reasons pertaining to I was lost or I had a good reason to stop, and one of those reasons being I just need that place to just be like, yeah, I have other games on my bucket list. I need to finish those first. So that's kind of where it's at for Monday and Thursday until I complete the games or until I give up on any of them. Sonic Frontiers and Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary. Like I said, Fridays is going to be reserved for racing games, assuming no collabs or any special events. basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be streaming a racing game once every week to be like, yeah, I'm going to just complete this until I can't anymore. Or, because a lot of racing games in these days are just focused on, like, seasonal additions, which include new stuff like new missions, new cars, new stuff like that, and I can't even keep up with them. I label myself partly as a racing content creator, and the view counts for racing just haven't been up, which is why I want to divert away from racing and just become, like, platforming, puzzle, and simulation games, because I liked simulation games so much that you guys seem to enjoy that one. Puzzle games are also one of those that give me the view counts, especially the big ones. And platformers especially, because so many of my viewers actually have fond memories of platformers to the point where they can just come on in and just reminisce about them with me. It's just one of those vibes. So the first Friday racing game is going to be the Crew Motor Fest. And it's going to reflect on certain things. I'm just going to say it. Hat, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. But yeah, Sundays are the big one because I can just schedule anything like I've done before. It's just the matter of fact that I kind of need to start putting more focus onto racing content as I regularly do, as I've advertised myself for so many years as a platforming, racing, and puzzle game creator. But I'm shifting more to simulation, and I kind of want to get rid of the racing experience. So I'm just like, maybe racing is fun, but probably not for streaming. Which is why I want to gear away from racing and just focus solely on the other stuff. Like, I can still do Tower Unite go-karts. That's kind of one of those things that's just like, it's kind of a community-driven game, and we can completely understand where that's going. The same idea applies to stuff like Mario Kart 8, and you guys remember that Mysterious, and who's since revealed themselves, Donator, actually cleared my Throne wish list, which included an Elgato game capture card. I'm looking to see if one of my family members can get me the USB extension that I need for Christmas because I've run out completely on USB slots for this kind of thing. And eventually we'll see how about doing Switch games in the future. Maybe Mario Kart 8, maybe another game in the future. Who knows? It's just I've got so many titles on my Nintendo Switch that mainly been a PC gamer for so many years that I didn't really have anything to actually use for console gaming. I had a cheap option that Linnea Husky gave me. In the meantime, I was going to get that until someone cleared out my Throne, which included that game capture. Favorite racing game is the Crew one, which sadly the servers are down. And the reason the servers are down, and the reason why the game went down too, was because the game was online only. The only time you had to play was online. Literally, the missions were able to be played solo, but you also had the option to go with a crew. And I strongly disliked going with a crew with some of my... strongly disliked playing with friendos on these missions, because I generally tend to be a solo racer. I could, in theory, go back to these racing games at one point and play with friendos just to see, hey, are you able to join me in these racing titles? Like I did with a couple with Forza Horizon. I can definitely say I've done Forza Horizon so many times with friendos, and that kind of is the admission that I can say, hey, I can understand where Forza's going with this. I can understand the reasoning behind playing with friends in a convoy. But yeah, that's kind of where it's at with that. And yeah. It's just one of those, I don't want to keep streaming racing games knowing that the viewership's just going to keep going down because of it. Like, you guys don't want to see racing content to the point where it's just, hey, it's just full throttle content, it's just the driven nature of it. I like my racing titles, but what's the point about streaming it if not everybody's going to watch it? You know what I mean? Because the way to improve on a excited for Sunday, what's on Sunday, Hat? If you're like me, where I fall asleep playing games like Forza, the driven nature of it. You know that gif of Zelda in one of her homes where she just flips a cork off a beer and suddenly just drinks it? That's me right now. In response to that. But yeah, so going into 2025, I'll be a variety gamer focusing on platforming, puzzle, and simulation content. Simulation has been a chill vibe for me. Everybody here likes it. People just continuously come to my channel because of it, and that's kind of where it's gone with it. And I like seeing you guys just come to my channel knowing that you're going to get that chill vibe experience from me, chatting with you guys about stuff, and that sort of thing. Of course. Then again, I can also just drone on and on about everything that I want, would like to talk about. But then again, like I said, with some conditions and my shy nature, introverted nature, I kind of just don't have anything to talk about. I kind of have to rely on others to get the subjects for me. And Vibes, welcome back after so long. Thank you so much for the hydration, Sip Sip. Tasty, but I'm also gonna have to bring back my sparkling water over here. If I'm gonna hydrate, I have to take the next best thing. I like my bubbles, but maybe too much. But yeah, welcome back, Vibes. I don't know how long it has been. How have you been? So good to see you. Blueberry pie. Wow. Clear American water, blue raspberry. Ah, yes, flavoring. That's what it is. I thought you were gonna... What? Insult me? It's been a while, I know. I'll be watching more going forward. Let's go.
Emotional damage.
Slush, you think of the posture check? That is my favorite of the waters? Yes. Yes, gotta love that. And not to mention, if I go over here, a nice comfy place to chill while I do some fishing if I wanted to. I mean, sure, like, Cash, if you're still
The pipes are broken! Oh, ow, oh, getting dizzy, blacking out, oh, jeez, oh!
I wish I could just go over to there into that camera and just be like, Xylanth, bop, 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 bop. I love bullying my mods back. Hold on. Even this has an advent calendar. I'm not even going to open this. I'm already happy with the Coloring Pixels advent calendar I have. And the kids having their own advent calendar in the other room, too. And them trying to learn the whole idea behind these advent calendars.
Not at all, boy.
How dare. I was going to say, Cash, if we could have the party in here, we could have some chill fishing while we're catching up with peeps. Just a suggestion. What does this one do? Oh. Oh, I see what's up. It's a teleport. So it's like, I get it. So I could just go here. And I'm already down here. I get it. Thought about it since it's kind of chill, but I don't know if there's a way to play music in the background. I was going to put on some Christmas music playing softly. I do not know of a video player in this world, unfortunately. So yeah, that ruins this one a little bit for me. Anyways. Ninja Bob's Idolist. Hi, Slushy. How are you again? Did you open day 20 of Coloring Pixels Advent? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And, I'm trying to remember, that Teddy be cute. I'm just excited for the big ones coming up on the last 3 days of that advent calendar. The 24th one is just going to be super huge, I'm going to bet. No vid player? Yeah, this world doesn't have a video player, sadly. Wish it was, but... yeah, it's sad. What could I do for the last few minutes before it all ends for the year? I guess I don't have a whole lot to do. I mean, I could show off some videos, but then again, it's another one of those cases of... it's just another one of those cases where I don't know exactly what to do about it. So, I guess with that, yeah, I think it's tough though. Okay, so here's the other thing that I want to show you guys as well while I'm here. Because, here, I kind of want to show this off. I now have... You see that camera in front of you? My avatar just got it now. Because I can now do something like... and if I wanted to, I'll keep going. And make a complete circle out of a camera. No more racing content on Twitch next year. No, so here's the thing. I'm reducing the amount of racing content. I'm not completely removing it entirely. I kind of want to, I definitely want to keep doing racing content for myself. Just for the people on Twitch, it's just a matter of camo. Unfortunately, I hate to say this. The rest of my Twitch community probably doesn't, it reflects off my analytics. I'm getting less viewers on average from those streams when compared to other streams of like simulators, VRChat, platformers, maybe a few puzzle games that people recognize. And I worry that if I keep doing that, that viewer average, when one of those aiming for partner kind of deals. He's still driven into included, just not steering into it quite as heavily. That's exactly what it is. I don't want to keep playing something that's going to drag my viewer average down, because one of my aims is Twitch partner, and I want to get it naturally. But as far as the camera is concerned, I could also hit camera replace, and you can easily see right here. If I go in here, hey, look at me. The camera circle me. To be honest, I was actually debated about doing this during the vocal cover earlier today, but that kind of got complicated way too fast. And even if I did slow down just a little bit, but even if I did go to 50%, that's going to stop completely. And okay, so now it reverses. Okay. So essentially,
One big giant book.
Anonymous gifting a tier 1 sub to Darius. Darius, enjoy the emotes, enjoy becoming a ripe blueberry, and please give some hypes and hyper shakes to the chat for this anonymous user. And thank you for the shout out to Darius as well. Darius is another amazing streamer bean. And that is a perfect speed, but I'm actually going to go ahead and turn this off. While it's nice to have, I do tend to see that I could possibly use this at some point for any kind of like future video projects I wanted to use, or even a Twitch stream with a special event, something like that. You think about that for a minute. A heckin' cute snap at that. Yes, he is. But yes, hopefully more like professional content. I was also debated on adding VRC lens to this avatar, but unfortunately that camera path tool doesn't support it, unfortunately, as I found out while talking to the creator of that particular asset. So Sag would have had more quality VRChat camera angles courtesy of yours truly. Alternatively, if I wanted to, I'm going to see if I can actually do a background blur on this in the meantime. No, that's not going to work. What? I'm trying to look at the controls here, and I don't think I see anything that could possibly... Like, there's the photo options. What's spout stream? Spout stream stays on while cameras... No, I'm not doing that. Anchor points? No. Would it be under mask? Full auto. Semi-auto? Aperture. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, no. Reset that back to that. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, see this? Quality content like this with the blur in the background. This is something I absolutely want to try in the future, although more features in VRC lens, the focus is just not going to be too much by then. And that's kind of one of my worries, is just that. Chat. You're looking very cute tonight. You're in booping distance. Oh, jeez. Ah. So here, I'm gonna put my nose up in front of the camera for a sec. Go ahead. Boop me. Ah! I dare. Why you do this? Why you do this? That's clip worthy. That is definitely clip worthy. So, what else could we do? I mean, there's also... The grass has become my hidey hole. You're never gonna find me in here. Nice little micro ideas for you. So what do you guys want to talk about before we end this off? I know we've got, like, maybe a few minutes. I don't even want to end early. I could just keep going if I wanted to. Cassidy, enjoy the lurk. Jalen invites you to boop. Oh my god. Thank you, Xylanth, for the clip. That is a nice conclusion. Chat. In 2024, you guys have been nothing short of amazing. I'll tell you that much. Bark, bark, bark. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. How are you doing? You've been nothing but short of amazing this past year. This whole experience with having to be able to do more game shows with the game show community helping me out, as well as other things. For example, and being able to stream more quality single-player content, more stuff, especially the new house move, and being able to get away from my parents and not have to deal with, oh, hey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to sleep. They still have to do that here, but they understand me. They know I tend to have a little bit of a side job while I look for actual big job. Doing good. How are you doing today? Doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for asking. Yeah, give up so I do this, Roxas. We're at the end of the stream. Do you guys want a little spoiler? Should I just go ahead and spoil the world for you guys? Or save it for the trailer? Even if I show you the world, I can't really spoil too many details about what's going to happen in the trailer. All I can tell you is the song, the vibes I'm trying to present. Might want to save it. The vibes I'm trying to present. And, yeah. Many other plans that were included as part of it, I don't want to share. You're going to have to find out when the trailer comes out. I guess I'm gonna go back to my homeworld. I'll do that for a bit. Homeworld is always nice. Sovereign's chill home, always a good time. And let's turn that video player off before I get copyright claimed again. There we are. Wait, was there a panel at the spawn that I could have used? Nope. It was right down here. Oh well. Let me see if I can do something real quick while I'm here. Actually, since we're here. Graffiti spray. Yes, turn that on, please. Bring you closer so you can actually, so I'm gonna surprise you with this. Friends, there is one thing I have to say to close out this stream. And that is... a very big and resounding thank you for everything. For allowing me to be a part of your life on Twitch. For allowing me to just open myself up to you guys. For just accepting me for who I was. Even though I was different to the rest of the furries. I openly admit I'm straight, a straight ally. Understand people for who they are. And I have massive respect for people in this community. And for that, thank you for just letting me be who I am today. You guys have been really awesome for the past 6 years, and I'm looking forward to seeing where 2025 takes us. It's been a wild ride. I'm looking forward to seeing where we go next. But this is not the place where we end. The actual place where we end is actually upstairs. And the beautiful thing about this... Oh, hold everything. Hold the phone for a minute. Okay. Sovereign, I hate to do this. I hate to do this to you. Sovereign, why does it feel like the old world? It feels like the old world already, where it's just... You had like a whole section here. It just jutted off like that. The bed was over here, and the chessboard was over here. I don't know what happened. I literally don't know what happened. I literally don't. And then there was a fence over here, too. Did you use an old version of the world to make this? I want to see the teleport for this. No, it is the new version. It is still the new version. I can see this. Yeah, it's still the new version. Apparently, Sovereign decided to use an old version to be... I don't know. Or were they lazy? Or was it all they had? Because even if you go downstairs, right? I have a gut feeling this is also because of world limitations. The extra room that was downstairs here, it's not here for Christmas. What happened? Answers, questions that will always be left unanswered, I'll say that much. On Twitch, at least. Yeah, this has been an amazing year. I'm looking forward to seeing where my Twitch future goes next. But as far as this is concerned, I can finally say that we've hit the end tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for coming on in. You guys are so heckin' sweet, so heckin' fresh, and I could not have asked for an amazing and better audience like yourselves. Stick around, buddies, and jump in a little raid, but before we do, we've got a wall of love coming on in. Let me just go ahead and show you that right now. Thank you so much, too. If I can actually scroll to it. Hello? Silver the Wolf with a gift it's up to Wheelie. Silver also using 50 biddies for the Tangia. Malachi Greyfang with a total of 489 biddies with both the Pop Monkey Baby and the Balls Harden. Matt Macropika with the raid. Elsa with the follow. Mr. Flair with the raid. Delta Husky with the 9 months in a row at Tier 1. Total 39 months. Hat with the follow. Anonymous Gifter with the 2 months up to Darius. And then Tyler with the follow. Thank you guys just so much for being your awesome selves. You amazing heckin' sweet beans. I'm on 2 weeks off for Christmas. I've got family. I need to be with them. We'll be back in 2025, effective January 5th. We'll be back here in VRC, doing a little recap of stuff, and hopefully hanging with friendos. Unlike this stream where I was chilling chatting with you guys. I like these chill and chat vibes just because I get something to talk about. And this is really what I like to see, is just being able to chat. But in the meantime, let's go find ourselves our raid target, everybody. Where shall we go? Enjoy the wall of love early while I look. Alright. So let's see what we can do here. I was saying that I wanted to raid a specific bean. And he is still streaming. He is still streaming the meetup. So this will be a nice vibe to just go in, surprise the bean as I wanted to, and just tell him, hey, we love you, we enjoyed being with you in 2024. Yup, exactly, Malachi. If you guys are ready for it, then I will also be ready. Let's go ahead and give our wonderful love to the wonderfully awesome and wonderfully cute Timidator75, currently playing VRChat. Here's our raid message we're going out with, guys. Make sure you copy-paste that into my chat so I know you're ready for the raid. If you don't have my love motes, you are free to use your own. But if you still want my love motes, go ahead and unlock what channel points down below. The redeem is called Choose Mode to Unlock. Once unlocked, it is yours for 24 hours. On that note, make sure you guys go ahead and give Tim the amazing Blueberry Burger love that you guys give me every single stream. Love you guys so I could much. You guys are good, amazing. Keep being your awesome selves. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And one more for the road. Ow!